So what happens if you don't have Lynae? I tested 3 team compositions with Carlotta as the main DPS. All the runs from which the damage were recorded will be showcased at the end of my voiceover. The first one is F2P Mornye, Lynae, Carlotta. The second team is F2P Shorekeeper, Zhezhi, and Carlotta. The third team is F2P Mornye, Zhezhi, and Carlotta. Now whatever damage that we get for Team 2 and Team 3 will be compared to the first team, since that's the one that gave us the highest damage and the best clear time. Keep in mind that this clear time would have been even much faster if I was able to tune break the enemy 2 times, but Mech Abomination made sure that I was only able to do so once to get all of Mornye's buff in the first rotation due to his long off-tune log duration that prevents you from triggering tune break. So the damage numbers that you see here were recorded while the buff was active. So let's start with the second team, which is the F2P Shorekeeper, Zhezhi, and Carlotta. We encountered a damage loss of 6.71% compared to F2P Mornye, Lynae, and Carlotta, and we had a clear time of 81 seconds, which was 5 seconds slower than the F2P Mornye Lynae team composition. The F2P Mornye, Zhezhi, and Carlotta team encountered a damage loss of 9.44% when compared to the F2P Mornye and Lynae team composition, and we had a clear time of 91 seconds. So for those that might not have Lynae or not planning to pull for S1 since Ameth is right around the corner, the difference in damage buffs when using Mornye is about 2.9% if we do a direct comparison between the F2P Shorekeeper, Zhezhi, Carlotta, and the F2P Mornye, Zhezhi, and Carlotta, with Shorekeeper having the upper hand. But it's barely significant. The more significant advantage that Shorekeeper has over Mornye if you don't have Lynae is the 12.5% crit rate that she can provide. So the takeaway here is that the difference in buffing capabilities between F2P Mornye and F2P Shorekeeper if you don't have Lynae in Mornye's team composition is pretty much on the same level as far as the difference in the DPS damage output is concerned. But you have to make sure that the DPS that you're pairing Mornye with as a Shorekeeper replacement has a decent crit ratio to help you get decent clear times in endgame content. Here are the showcases from which the damage numbers was recorded, and I'll be happy to hear your own conclusion from the runs.
Ready. Order executed. Initiating criticality protocol. Structure up. Executing after the spark. Inside. Here comes the help. Nice company. Take this. Brilliance lights the way. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Improvise. Still assuming master control. Attack confirmed. Stars, hear my queries. Structure up. Ever witness the art's free form. Initiated. Inside. Here comes the helper. My company. You will yield. Victory favors me. Improvise. Running one saving. Witness the art's true form. Graft in you. Loading. It's the beauty. Here comes the helper. My company. Take this. Still the sun. Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete. From the heart. Recognize me. After the spark. In war with time. Loading. Instigating. Here comes the helper. My company. Found your weak spot. You will yield. Victory favors me. A new era awaits. Still ready. Ordained. Art unveiled. Iron graft renewed. Loading. Instigating. Here comes the help of my company. The stage is set. The world is mine. Decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box.